I'm Maggie. I am a junior in public health science.
And I'm John. I'm a senior majoring in aerospace engineering. Okay. You want to go first?
Okay, yeah. So we met at a Terrapin Trail Club camping trip. And it was a trail maintenance trip. And my first impression of him was, I honestly didn't have one because my friend thought he was cute.
And vice versa for that as well, because we both went with our respective friend, and our friend pretty much called dibs on the other person. So my friend called dibs on Maggie, and I was like, all right, I'll back off, dude, she's all yours. And then her friend called dibs on me, so she was like, all right, I'll back off, he's all yours. So then like a week later after the trail maintenance trip, I was throwing a party, and then my friend was just like, John, I think Maggie's into you and not me. If you want to go for her, it's totally fine with me. Go for it. And I was like, okay, I will. And then it worked out.
Yeah, but definitely, I would say my first impression after actually meeting him was that he was really goofy. Yeah.
I think we just really connected, like, right from the start. Like, I've dated a couple other people, and, like, obviously I really liked him at the time, but no one has been as special to me than Maggie.
Even though we are on a big campus, there's a lot of people who aren't, I guess, like matured, which sounds cliche, I know, but it's true. And I think we click, and I honestly don't think of it as anything, only because it doesn't really take any effort.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, I'm going to go and, like, you know, if there's someone cuter, like, I'm going to leave him or something.
It's all mutual respect. And, like, we know, like, what our relationship is, and we know how to have friends with, like, the opposite gender without it, like, interfering at all. So, like, even though there's only, like, 5 girls in my engineering classes, like, I'm, like, friends with, like, 3 or 4 of them, and, like, we'll do homework and stuff, but, like, literally it doesn't mean anything. They're just a friend. Or, like, all the friends I met from orientation, spending an entire summer with everyone, there's nothing. Because, like, yeah, I can connect at a friend level and, like, a really good friend level, but there's just something different. The constant support. So we both have, like, different family dynamics, and so, like, I still love my family, but we don't talk as often as her and her family talk all the time. So, like, I know the support comes from my family, but I don't get the constant reassurance, like a phone call or a text, like every day, like, oh, hey, how's your day going? You got this, just push through. I probably get that like once a month or something. And then like every day, if I'm like, Maggie, I'm stressed, she's like gonna send me a text or something, or call me, or like get me like a milkshake or something.
I don't really know how to answer this, because I personally was not going into college thinking I was ever going to be in a relationship. In fact, I was not wanting to be in a relationship, because I personally am very independent, and but he fits that really well, and he also respects that, and he's also very independent. So I think that it's just more of like, we really care for each other, and we're just trying to support each other, and have a friend to laugh with and like do stuff on the weekends with.
Mm-hmm. We know how to be individuals, like you said. Mm-hmm. We don't need the constant we love like the lovey-dovey stuff, but during the day we don't need it. Like, we're our own person during the day. Obviously we're gonna send like some text, hi, how's it going and stuff. Hope you're doing good on your homework, making progress. But other than that, we'll go like 6 to 8 hours not talking the entire day, and then meet up again in the evening.
I think that this is like my observation, just seeing other college relationships, and I really think that a huge part of it is you have to work on yourself. And again, that sounds really cliche, but I really see a lot of relationships or friendships even fall apart because people, they aren't really in touch with themselves and like what they want, and they also aren't very
communicative. Yeah.
Yes. About what they want. And I really think a big part of having a healthy relationship is being able to take like your past and like work on you and learn I guess, who you are. And I'm obviously still doing that. Like, I'm nowhere near close. But I definitely think that if you work on that and the other person is also working on that, then it can work. Yeah? You want to go first?
No, you can go ahead.
Okay. I really love how close he is with my family, and family means a lot to me. I'm really close with my siblings, and he loves them, they love him, and that was a huge thing, was that even though I'm out of state, my family actually got to still meet him, and still my dad met his dad, and I know it was kind of funny. But I love that, and he always makes me crack up. Always making me laugh, even if it's not like not on purpose. I'll just laugh.
Yeah. No, she makes me really happy because like I'm stressed out a lot. I'm sorry. I didn't know there was
He's
more.
also very adventurous. Okay, and yeah, I think that we don't have a lot of like exact interests in common. Like he likes video games and like Fortnite and stuff like that.
We have a lot of the same tastes and stuff though.
Yeah.
Like clothing, food, drinks, like pretty much music. Like we have a lot of similar tastes. So that helps clicking a lot because we can just like share something. Like we have some of the same interests still, like, you know, dogs and animals. We're like, we share a lot of posts on social media with each other. And she's always tagging stuff that makes me laugh, and I do the same thing with her. But the quality I love most is like, just, I don't know, like, I don't think there's just one, but the fact that like I can just come home stressed, like at the end of the day, and she doesn't have to say anything except just give me a hug, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better. Oh, I think mine came a lot sooner than hers. I don't know, I think it was like after the first night we spent with each other. It was after the party. So we did start like dating after like a hookup, I guess. And after that, I was like
After
talking
the
to
first night?
yeah.
What?
After, like, I wasn't like, damn, I love that girl. But it was like, I was like talking to all my roommates the next morning. I was like, she's awesome. I really like her. I'm gonna keep talking to her. But I wanted to keep the conversation going like all the time, like invite her out, take her on dates and stuff.
So I think it went a little bit differently for me, only because I was kind of trying not to like him, and I was trying to kind of keep myself as
How'd that work out for
far
you?
away as possible. It didn't work. It did not work. I was definitely like more hesitant. I don't think there was one like clicking moment for me, but yeah, I was pretty like standoffish, and he was kind of the one to like instigate all like the cute stuff and like the dates.
Even though I could tell you weren't trying to get into a relationship, it wasn't obvious. Like, it wasn't like she's like responding with like one or two words like, okay, or no, or like just like one word responses. She was still very active in any conversation we had. Any date we went on went extremely well.
I like the Thai. When we went to Georgetown and had Thai food, and
Wait, I don't think we got Thai food in Georgetown. That was
that in Alexandria?
Old Town, yeah.
Old Town, okay, Old Town, Alexandria.
That was our first date.
That was my favorite.
I think it still is my favorite as well.
That was my first date. I mean, it wasn't. I had a few dates in high school, but it was like, it wasn't to a nice restaurant or something. Like, nobody had any money. So this was like my first like real date, and it went so well. We went to like a really pretty area, and it was freezing cold.
Oh,
but
it was freezing.
it was so fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun. And then that's when I knew, like, okay, I actually like hanging out with this person, like, outside of, you know, like just the weekends or
I just
stuff
like
that.
talking to you.
Yeah. And it went really well.
We've been out to like lunch and dinner and stuff in Chicago because I visited her family and stuff. And like every time we go out for a date night, it's always super cute and fun. But I think the first one in Old Town was the best one. She doesn't push me, but like she always wants the best for me. So like whatever, like I'll let her know whatever decisions I'm like trying to make, and she'll like just help me reason it out. And that helps me a lot because I worry about a lot of things, and she can clearly tell if I'm worried about something because my entire mood changes. I can't really sleep and stuff, and she's right there like cuddling with me or just giving me advice even though we're still both young, like we both have like just a lot of life experience already. So yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely helped me grow like as a person and really work on myself, because even before I didn't really focus on myself very much because it was only me. But once I started dating someone, I realized how much my previous, like, you know, my past and stuff and the way that I acted influenced our relationship. And so I wanted to be able to have, you know, grow as my own person. Especially, I think that's important. We're so young. We want to make sure that we're growing individually, and if we happen to grow next to each other, like, that's awesome. But yeah, I think that he helped me kind of shine a light on the fact that focusing on yourself and what you can like bring to others is like really important.
Mm-hmm.